The historic change between Havana and Washington led to big changes in Cuba. Enterprising citizens began creating their own companies, running their own restaurants, and hosting tourists in their own homes.
But now the Cuban government is cracking down on that type of private enterprise. Local 10's Santovella reports now from Havana.
The list is lengthy, and the most popular private sector jobs in Cuba are on it. For now, the Cuban government says it will stop issuing licenses to people who want to use their homes for tourist lodging, those who want to run their own restaurants, and private cab drivers. Those who already have licenses will have to create bank accounts so they can show income and expenses related to their businesses. By way of the state-run newspaper, the Cuban government emphasizes this is not being done to stop the development of the private sector, rather part of the systematic process to revise and perfect the system. The government argues illegally obtained goods are being used, and those in the private sector are not declaring their entire earnings. There is not enough control, they say. What they don't say is how long this process will take. The street vendor who sells snacks says running your own business in Cuba is tough enough. He's always being fined, tossed out of different spots where he sets up. It's pretty bad, he says, the government not issuing new licenses, but then refrains from saying anything else for the fear they'll come after him. This professional musician wanders the streets of Old Havana playing for pay, says he pays his license fees and still gets harassed. This simply slows down the country's economy, he says, talking about the new measures of not issuing new licenses. The government says more than 500,000 Cubans work in the private sector. That is 12% of their workforce. So we showed you some of the major examples when it comes to private sector jobs that the Cuban government is no longer issuing licenses for. But the list, as I mentioned, is pretty lengthy. So if you want to see the entire list, go to local10.com. Reporting in Havana, Santovella, Local 10 News.